Hi everybody, welcome to our calendar math. Today, our calendar math, we are going to be doing August. And what I would like you to do is I would like you to see that I already put the days that we have been in school or before school to get our calendar up. You can see the first was on a Saturday, and notice it is a yellow square. And then Sunday was August 2nd, and it was a yellow square with an orange dot. Then we had a blue rectangle that's upright. Then we had a yellow square with an orange dot, yellow square. Now look, we have a rectangle that fell down, is flat with a circle. Then we had a yellow square with an orange dot, and then a triangle. So I'm going to fill in this week, and I want you to just see if you can see a pattern. There is a reason why this is yellow and it's a square, and why this has an orange dot, why this is a yellow square with a dot. All of these symbols on here mean something mathematically. Do you think you figured out what the dots represent? Do you think you know what is the difference between the blues and the yellows? How about, do you know what the difference is between a rectangle that is upright or on its face? There's no right or wrong answer. I just want you to look for patterns. That's really what math is. Math is being able to recognize patterns. And the Common Core math is about teachers allowing students to discover the patterns on their own, because it develops a part of the brain that needs to use the math. So let's look at what this past Monday. Do you have an idea of what it would be? How many of you said it was going to be a square, a yellow square with an orange circle? Then Tuesday, make a prediction. What do you think Tuesday would be? Did you say a yellow square with no orange dot? What about Wednesday? Do you have in your mind's eye a prediction of what the shape will be, what color it will be for Wednesday? Now, the longer we go, the more recognizable the pattern becomes. So just take a moment to look. Think about what these numbers represent and see if you can develop a pattern before I put the next one up. Did you think of it? Did you know it was a yellow square with no orange dot? And then we get to today. Today, once again, see if you can, now that I added this one, can you recognize a mathematical pattern that all yellow squares have? What about all of the orange dots? What about the differences between the blues? Why some are upright and some are on their face? Make a prediction for today. Is that what you predicted? Well, every day we go through this, we are going to be adding a new day, and we are going to be adding a new marker. And hopefully by the end of this, you will discover the pattern and really understand what these concepts mean. or the concepts behind the the um, the orange dot. What does 12 have in common with 6? These things are important mathematically for you to understand and recognize on your own. And the other part of calendar math that we are going to do is we are going to take a whole. I have a whole piece of paper. Now, normally I have it up here, but when I put it behind here, it's kind of shiny and have a hard time seeing it. So when I film it, I'm going to be holding it up right here. And every year, 5th grade has a 100th day party. So this whole square is equal to 1 party. And what we've done is we've cut the whole up into 100 pieces. So think about that. We've cut this whole up into 100 pieces. Just like on our math, we've cut up on our place value. Let me shift this over here. There we go. We have our ones, our tens, our hundreds, and then we have our 1,000s, 10,000s, 100,000s like we've been working on. But I want you to notice this little dot right here. This dot from the place value separates the wholes from the parts. And so what I would do is if I had the tenths place value, I would be looking just at columns of 10. Let me put this up here so you can see a little bit better. There you go. Can you see that there are 10 columns? So the tenths place value would be each one of these full columns. Or actually, let's go this way. So you can see 10, 20, 30. If I get rid of the zeros, this whole row would be our tenths place value. And then our hundredths place value, each square would have a representation. Now I know this is a bit overwhelming. That's why we do this throughout the whole school year. We do this throughout the whole school year, so not only do you understand the concept between each column is a tenths place value and each one of these is a hundredths place value, but you notice that this whole square that's cut up into 100, it will help us remind us that everything can be cut up into percents, fractions, and decimals. And so this is going to be a major component of our calendar math.